battered him with the right hand to the absolutely.
This bout is presented the Problem Child,
and the Catskills in Henderson, Nevada, USA. He is from the IBF Tyson.
All right, gentlemen, I gave you the rules in there. Two legends.
Fight hard, fight clean, touch him up.
Here we go, live.
On the backside, you get caught with it.
I was wondering all week how will come out. Couldn't get a read on the guy.
This is a grandma, they out there fighting again.
Battered him with the right hand to the absolutely. Mike Tyson picking off.
There we see that. Only one big shot.
Hosted by Mark.
Listen, I started Jake off and I'm going to finish you.
Liver and upstairs with that left.
All right, gentlemen, I gave you the rules in there.
Fight hard, fight clean, touch him up.
Hey, let's go! Use that adrenaline.
There's a left hand.
Juke here.
Close fight, so.
That was a shot.
There we see that. Only one big shot.
Hosted by Mark.
As the world counts down to what might be one of the most riveting boxing events of the decade, there's a buzz in the air, a sense that history is about to be made, or perhaps redefined. The names Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are on everyone's lips, sparking debates, excitement, and a host of conflicting emotions from fans and critics alike. This matchup isn't just a fight, it's an unlikely convergence of two entirely different worlds colliding in the ring, bridging a gap between tradition and new age celebrity, between established legacy and a new wave of fame. On one side stands Mike Tyson, the indomitable former heavyweight champion, whose name still sends chills down spines around the world. Tyson, now 58, once terrorized the boxing world with his unparalleled power, aggression, and tenacity. The mere sight of him in the ring was often enough to intimidate opponents. Known as the baddest man on the planet, Tyson's punches packed a ferocity few could withstand. His legacy isn't just in the titles he won, it's in the way he approached the sport, relentless determination that transformed him into an icon. And while some might say Tyson's best days are behind him, he has something to prove, that the heart of a fighter doesn't fade with age. His training in preparation for this fight has reportedly been intense, bordering on obsessive. People who have known him for decades say they see the same fire in his eyes, the same determination that once struck fear into his opponents. For Tyson, this isn't just a return to the ring, it's a return to the essence of who he is. Facing him is Jake Paul, a man who emerged from a completely different arena. Paul is known not for a career steeped in boxing, but for his dominance in the realm of social media and YouTube. He's become an internet sensation, a provocateur, and in recent years, a self-styled disruptor in the world of boxing. He has taken down several fighters, including former MMA champions, and each victory has intensified his following. While some may question his legitimacy as a boxer, Paul's determination and ambition cannot be denied. He's a strategist and a showman who understands that in the age of digital media, fame is as important as skill. But for this fight, Paul knows that he's stepping into a world far removed from social media controversies. He's about to face a man who once stood as the pinnacle of power and intimidation in professional boxing. And for Paul, this is more than a fight. This is a test of whether he belongs among the sport's elite, of whether his rise is truly unstoppable or just a flash in the pan. The sheer contrast between these two fighters makes this event one of the most intriguing matchups in recent history. Tyson, the symbol of raw power and primal force, is now at a stage in life where age would normally dictate retirement, reflection, or perhaps a quieter life outside the ring. But for Tyson, stepping away has never been an easy task. Boxing is woven into his identity, and despite the years and the physical toll, the fighter in him remains as fierce as ever. Friends close to Tyson have described his preparation for this fight as something akin to his golden years. Gene Kilroy, a longtime friend and confidant, noted, "It's like watching the old Mike again. There's something in him that refuses to settle down, that refuses to let go of that fire." Tyson's return to the ring is about much more than proving himself to the public. It's about proving to himself that he's still a force to be reckoned with. Meanwhile, Jake Paul has undergone his own transformation. What began as a venture for internet fame has morphed into a genuine commitment to the sport. He has a rigorous training regimen and the backing of top trainers who believe he's not only serious but capable of great things. The 28-year-old has been steadily building his resume, taking down notable opponents and proving that he has the stamina, speed, and technical prowess to hold his own. And yet, he knows this fight is different. Tyson represents a generation of fighters who played by different rules, who embodied the sport with a kind of grit and resolve that's hard to find today. But Tyson isn't only out to prove his enduring strength. He's out to show Jake Paul and the world that boxing isn't a game for the faint of heart or the inexperienced. Tyson has made it clear that he's aware of Paul's strengths and his commitment, but remains unimpressed by the YouTuber-turned-boxer's bravado. In a press conference that instantly went viral, Tyson dismissed Paul's confidence with a sharp comment. "I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat. He should be lean and mean, but he's fat and funky." These words cut deep, aiming to puncture Paul's public persona and expose what Tyson believes is the heart of a showman, not a fighter. This is an old-school psychological tactic Tyson has employed throughout his career, a calculated attempt to get inside his opponent's head before the first punch is even thrown. Yet, Jake Paul remains undeterred, bolstered by his fans and his own unshakable self-belief. Some view Paul's boldness as refreshing, a new voice shaking up a storied, sometimes rigid sport. Others see it as arrogance, an insult to the legacy of fighters who dedicated their lives to boxing long before the age of Instagram and YouTube fame. And Paul's confidence is infectious. His followers believe he could be the one to redefine what a boxer can look like in the modern era. But not everyone shares this enthusiasm. Even Paul's own brother, Logan, has voiced mixed feelings, expressing both admiration for Jake's courage and concern for his safety. Logan addressed Tyson directly in a recent interview, saying, "I love you, Mike, but Jake's the real deal. He's a killer." His statement hinted at the tension surrounding this fight, not just between Tyson and Paul, but within Jake's own circle of supporters. The hype surrounding this fight has reached fever pitch, drawing commentary from across the sports world. Joe Rogan, a well-known podcaster and MMA analyst, weighed in with his own take. Rogan acknowledged that Jake Paul has proven himself to be a competent fighter, but warned fans not to underestimate Tyson. "Jake has improved, no doubt," Rogan stated, "but Tyson's explosiveness, he's got that in his bones." Rogan's insights echo the apprehensions many fans feel, particularly those who grew up watching Tyson dominate. Rogan suggests that if the fight extends beyond a few rounds, Paul's youth and endurance could give him an advantage. But Rogan also points out that Tyson's unparalleled experience and skill could be the deciding factor if he can land a knockout punch early in the match. But there's a deeper, darker layer to this fight, a personal edge that has made it more than just a physical clash. Paul recently stirred controversy by bringing up Tyson's past in a way that many felt crossed a line, even mentioning Tyson's late daughter in a statement that struck a raw nerve. Tyson's response was icy, with a tone that left little doubt about his feelings. "Hell is coming with me," he stated ominously, "and it's not funny at all." This reaction sent shockwaves across social media, sparking discussions about the emotional weight Tyson is carrying into the fight. For Tyson, this isn't just about legacy. It's about honor, respect, and a deep-seated anger that he's long struggled to control. In many ways, Tyson's journey back to the ring is a battle against his own demons as much as it is a contest with Jake Paul. The air is thick with anticipation as the fight draws near. This isn't just a fight. It's a moment of truth for both men. For Tyson, it's a chance to remind the world of his enduring power, to show that age may change the body, but it doesn't erase the heart of a champion. For Paul, this fight is his opportunity to transcend his internet fame and prove that he belongs in the world of professional boxing. As the two prepare to meet in the ring, millions of eyes are fixed on them, waiting to see who will emerge victorious and who will be left standing in the aftermath. Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. This fight will be remembered not only for the blows exchanged, but for the stories, motivations, and legacies behind them. What were your thoughts on this historic showdown? Did you see Tyson's knockout coming, or were you caught by surprise? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Knockout Updates for the latest updates. This was more than just a fight. It was a testament to the spirit of boxing, a sport where anything can happen, and where legends are born and reborn.